Alright, we have more of these bullmen down here. I don't think we can make that jump, so we have to deal with them. Hello, my friends. What exactly are you? Jeez! Oh! Alright, we are back with the full release banger of Blasphemous here today. If you guys recall, a couple of days back, we checked out the time-limited demo. We fought this boss that reminded me a lot of Bloodborne's Old Hunters DLC boss fight with Lawrence. Reminded me a lot of that, but then again, a lot of this game reminds me of Bloodborne, really. Now that being said, here today we're checking out the full release version 1.0. The game comes out tomorrow for all of you. So here today, we're showing you a little bit of a preview of the start. If you guys enjoyed, want to see more beyond this point, let me know in the comments. By leaving a thumbs up, we'll come back and we'll check it out beyond the release date. But for now, enjoy the video. Let's get to it.
Because it is my guilt, I claim your grievous miracle. Make my chest hurt with regret. Forge your punishment and nail it deep. Shape my guilt once again.
And thus, guilt, repentance, mourning, and every pain of the soul of all kind were visibly and tangibly manifested everywhere and in all of us. Sometimes in the form of blessing and grace, sometime in the form of punishment and corruption. That divine will, equally pious and cruel, which we could not and will never be able to unravel, was called the miracle.
Yo, one of those bodies had a ton of bush, boys. That was a lot of bush right there. Fortunately for us, our dude, has some clothing too. Alright, so we are healing with Y. One of the things I did after I played the demo was I wasn't too crazy about the default gamepad layout, so I kind of switched it out in a way that reminded me a lot of Dark Souls, Bloodborne, so now it's almost like I'm playing those games, and hey, let's be honest here, it's not like the game doesn't have a lot of influence from those games anyway, right? There's a lot of these bodies here too, by the way. But the atmosphere is really good in this game. Okay. Alright, hello. Hey, okay. So, let's assume that you're probably... the first tutorial boss, huh? Okay, let's see, what are you doing? You're jumping, you're doing a wave attack afterwards, and then you jump. Almost landed on me. Alright, I gotta get that timing down here. So you kind of jump wherever I'm at, right? I see. And you do that, so here you would jump right there, and this is where I could do this. Don't get too greedy, probably. We got greedy and we took a shot there. That's fine. But otherwise, if you don't switch your pad around, this seems to be fairly basic, especially with the tutorial boss. Yeah, okay, we got this. Now, when we hit halfway through your HP, can you switch it up on us? Maybe. That is a defining characteristic of a lot of Dark Souls, Bloodborne type of bosses, but do you follow suit with that? I guess we'll find out. Boom, boom, boom. Slide. Yeah. I mean, we're over half and it hasn't switched it up just yet, so I think we're kind of in the driver's seat, really. Honestly, I would took damage there because of my own fault. I would say I kind of slid when I really didn't have to slide just yet. So I could have easily slid right here like 100%, no damage. It doesn't really seem too hygienic, really.
Regretful be the heart, Penitent One. The anguish of the eldest brother has now come to an end. I am Deo Gracias, witness to and narrator of the acts of the grievous miracle. Such is my penance, as yours is silence. The cradle of affliction is what you seek. This can be found in the Mother of Mothers of the Churches. It is a remote place separated from the rest of these lands by a great sacred and forbidden door. Even a wise penitent like me knows nothing of what lies beyond those high walls. However, what I do know is that, according to the rule, one must carry out the 3 humiliations to gain access to what they guard. One of them must be performed in the high mountains, covered in thick blankets of snow and ice. Another in the depths of a dark, entombed church where the sleeper lies. And the last one at the end of the trail, carved by moans that claw their way out of an iron spiral, in the bowels of the bell named Hondo that grows into the earth. Take this thorn and place it on the handle of your sword. If, when the time comes, as you grip your weapon firmly, you notice that it wounds you and makes you bleed, having grown, with more thorns sprouting from it, writhing over the figure of the Father carved into the knob, that will mean that you are at the mercy of the grievous miracle, whether for its punishment or its forgiveness.
It does have some lore, so small gift from Deo Gracias, which, by the way, you guys were telling me a lot of the names in this game were also like Spanish. And I know Gracias is like thanks, right? Nailed into the effigy of the twisted under the guard of your sword, the thorns arisen from the miracle feed on sin and guilt, growing with the burden that its bearer carries. Let's get our save happening over here. And we do have 3 locations to kind of go by, so hey, if you're getting that entire Dark Souls, you gotta go ring a bell somewhere vibe, hey, I'm with you right now, man. How you doing, buddy? What are you doing? I'm not sure what you're doing, but apparently you were slowly, cautiously walking towards me with a knife in front of you. So my first intention is to indeed fight you. Advanced technique, parry. Oh, the parry. Okay, we'll give that a try this time, sure. One of the things I'd rather just dodge through everything, but... Got it. Okay. I have it up in right trigger, which, I guess that's probably the good spot for it. Let me try this again. Gonna get a little bit to get used to that, but sure, alright. I mean, I'm more of a dodger, I will admit. In Dark Souls, I only parry if I really need a parry, you know? It's one of those things. You get to Gwyn, you're like, well, you know what? The best way to defeat Gwyn is by parrying him, so you best go ahead and get your parry timing right. But otherwise, I'm more of a dodge throw type of guy. We had some dudes coming out of the swamp right there, which we were getting stuck to. What do we got here? Verdiales of the Forsaken Hamlet. In order to use this prayer, open the inventory and equip it. Oh, it's a prayer. Hello, my friends. You are gonna be my experimental dudes. Alright, so it seems to be some sort of wave attack. Did it go to the left of me too? Is it like a left and right type of thing? Alright, well, not too bad. At least we have some sort of area attack now. Don't you even try it. I'm not sure what's up with the knife guys. They just apparently seem to stand there. And they take it. Don't you dare. They just seem to take it. They don't really kind of lunge at you. They just kind of walk towards you and hang out there with the knife. Not really the best battle technique, I would say, but hey, what do I know about holding knives menacingly at people? Not a thing. I remember you. Yeah, you guys are collectibles. What are you supposed to be? Children of Moonlight. You'll find them caged all over... You see, I thought that was a U, and it was like Cvstodia. When I was reading the press kit, that's a V. So you'll find them caged all over Cvstodia. Hello, my friends. You're just waiting for me, huh? Okay, let's do this group attack thing. And he goes to the left of me too. Perfect. All right. My boy over here with the wheel. Oh, speaking of which, all these Bloodborne references and stuff like that. He has a weapon. He has a wheel as a weapon. That's Alfred.
There is no answer to our plea. The miracle has forsaken us, and my ornate throne turns its back on those who await here.
So we are in apparently a town now. Oh, there's people in the background too. Alright, so there's actually people here left over. It's not like one of those desolate situations where you happen to be the only person around. There's a lot of people. And we have the washing of the feet. Which also is very religious, right? The washing of the feet too. I believe... Again, I don't want to sound ignorant, so I'm not going to make an assumption of what that's from. But I think the washing of the feet is like something in religious text, I guess.
Sorrowful be the heart, Penitent One. Welcome to Albero, sanctuary to this humble brotherhood of the kisses of wounds. Few remain here who can still employ it, but Tirso is my name. There are few of us who still care for the sick and ailing. With devout kisses, we bless the wounds of those who seek our protection. Thus both we and they remain at the mercy of the miracle. Time outside these walls passes by strangely. In sundowns, we need not contemplate. But if your penance happens to carry you under said skies, be so kind as to bring us some ingredients for our ointments. The will in the miracle shall show you which ones they are.
Okay, so we have like a little bit of a quest here. Find that, bring it back, and help these people out. Good to know. What is this? You have acquired a dove skull. Equip rosary beads in your... Oh, it's a rose. Alright, hold up, let's see. Dove skull. Skull of a bird, drilled as a cullet. Its apparent frailness slightly strengthens the Penitent One's defenses. That morning, when the bonfires were lit and the convicts were raising their ghastly pleas to the indifferent inquisitors, a white dove came down from heaven and perched on the shoulder of a prisoner, where it stayed until it burned with it. It's fairly grim. Alright, we'll equip it then. So we got a door over there. That's one option, but hold up. I saw also a ladder down here, and there's another door to the right-hand side over here as well. So we definitely have different options here to take. And again, because we are dealing with a Metroidvania, anytime you see a wall, just smack it. You never know when you're gonna get lucky here. Like this wall over here by itself, I'm on to you. Oh, wow, you actually were a hidden wall. You guys have anything to say? No? Alright. It seems you're holding a child with gangrene there or something. It's fairly terrible. Alright. Do you lead me to the merchant? In the demo, that led me to a merchant last time. I'm not sure that's still the same thing now. You have acquired Calcinium of Persian. The bandit. Feared by his countrymen, Persian attack routes without distinction between rich or poor, and always alone. The day he dragged himself to Albero on the brink of death, no one took pity on him. Yeah, you know, you live a scumbag life, then, you know, I don't think many people are going to have too much pity on you, right? Let's check out if this really is the merchant. We do have some souls that we could probably use for... This is not... Oh. No, don't... Oh, man, I didn't want to use it. I wanted to bring up the menu. Did I put... Yeah, I put... the Calciman guy back over here. This kind of reminds me of the wall of the faceless men from Game of Thrones. So we put his remains behind that cage right there. Intriguing. Huh. Alright. So we could probably find the remains of dudes and put them in there. That's intriguing. Wonder what that's going to be for. Desecrated cistern. Alright, so we got... a location. It's actually kind of intriguing that if that's going to be like another area, it's put up behind an invisible wall. You know, like, you better have really found that, otherwise how are you going to get there? The virtue of mea culpa. So if you guys saw the demo, this is where we use our souls to level up our skills. I believe, I'm not sure if it's going to be any different, but last time we spent 2,000 to get a fort, extra strike for a combination. It's still 2,000 for that. We cannot afford it just now. I could get the strong attack, though, so you know what? Let's go ahead and pick up the strong attack, why not? I'm curious if this goes anywhere really far, or maybe for all I know it's just like an extra place to get an extra item at. And the real path's up there, but hey, I'm always about exploration in these games, so we could find like a secret path. I'm gonna take that one first before we have to go down the main quest line. Obviously, I don't really want to touch that. No secret wall? No. Got a little bit of a banger of a song here happening, too. Well, we could go off to that side. Obviously, we have the Mountains of the Endless Dusk here. How's our map look? Alright. Well, this will kind of be like underneath where we just came from, so... I'm kind of alright with exploring this area here first. We have a man wearing a Minotaur mask. Reminds me a little bit of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I recently finally finished that game. Minotaur fights were kind of really fun. Hey. Relax, Minotaur man. Alright, one of them's dead. Slide through. Their dodge roll doesn't hurt me. I'm actually quite surprised about that. Like, one of my pet peeves I mentioned when I checked out the demo video is touch damage in the year 2019. I just hate touch damage, you know? It's like we've evolved far enough in video games now that touch damage shouldn't be a thing anymore. I can understand it back in the NES days, you know? Understandable! Oh, you scumbag. Well played. Well, good timing. But going back to the touch damage thing, the fact that he's rolling and I'm not taking damage, it's actually surprising. I imagine it probably would hurt, but it does not. Alright, so we do have a save point over here coming up. Perfect. So, while climbing, press X when jumping against certain surfaces to thrust your sword. Oh, we don't slide down, we just stick there. Alright, cool. Let's see how we're looking. We're still proceeding to the left-hand side. Sorry, my man. I mean, it's probably best if I take you out of your misery when you really think about it, huh? Alright, we have more of these bull men down here. I don't think we can make that jump, so we have to deal with them. Hello, my friends. What exactly are you? Oh, jeez! Oh! Okay. Deal with one problem first! Okay, hold up. Hang out over here. I ate a spear, but that's fine. Okay, hey, you. Come over here. Right. No, don't slide into him. Oh, he's gonna turn. Go ahead, buddy. Yeah, I really like the enemy designs in this game is one of the things that I kind of really praised the game about when we checked out the demo. You know, when we saw that dude with the freaking throne hovering. This is actually really cool, dude. He's got like a giant, like, I don't know, like, bell. And he slams himself against the wall, and then you hit him when he's stunned. That's really, really cool. Yeah, I don't think I want to probably take too long down here. Let's jump happen, alright. Alright, my Minotaur friend, I'm gonna go ahead and just go through the upside if that's alright. Two of you down there. Oh, hey! Excuse me. Oh, you jerk. Look at that. He's a genius. This man is a Harvard graduate. He knows that you gotta jump to get over to him, so he's like, no, I ain't tossing you right at you. I'm tossing you to you jumping too. He's a genius. They outsmarted me. I mean, it doesn't really take much to outsmart me, I'm just saying. It's fairly impressive. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. What is this, a boss fight? Oh, okay. Drop this here. Hello. I don't know what you're about. It's kind of freaking me out. Oh, okay. Okay. The thunder really hurts a lot. There's no HP bar too, which is the troubling part. Are you really a boss? Am I supposed to die? Here! I mean, I'm just not seeing any HP bar whatsoever, so I'm confused about what we're doing here. Oh! No, I'm still alive. Okay, well, go over here. You might do this thing. Oh. I would have loved to come in here with 2 flasks and, like, all of my HP. Now that I kind of really figured out what he's doing. Like, this is fairly simple. It's only really the random interval thing here, or at least the randomizing thing's gonna be the... Oh, we beat him, I think.
But wait! There's more!
No, that's not fair! Since I beat him, it froze me in place. But because I beat him right after he launched the lightning bolts, they were still gonna go through the animation. And it killed me as it froze me in place while it popped up whatever we picked up from it. Oh, come on. I beg to differ. I challenged that debt on the basis that you froze me in place and I could not move. It's kind of funny because I saw the animation of the lightning and I'm going to myself like, I'm going to move just in case. And I couldn't move. Either way, we're out of time. I'm going to wrap it up here for this one. So it's a very good kind of like end-off point. We beat a boss, a mini-boss. I'm not really sure. We got an item out of it and we died in a very unjust manner. I'm going to challenge that. What do you guys think? I should challenge that, right? It should still be 0 deaths because come on. But so far, really good. I really am enjoying it. All the information for the game will be down below. If you guys want to see more beyond the release date, let me know in the comments and by leaving a thumbs up and we'll come back and do some more from this point. I will catch you next time.